If you spend your love away from me, I'll go crazy. I'll go crazy. If you keep your love away from me, I'll go crazy. I'll go crazy. How y'all doing? Push that like button. This is about something that's about to happen, and I want to know if you're aware or if you have knowledge of it. There's gonna be a complete consumer blackout, a boycott. All black people are going to boycott the system. We're going to show our financial power, our spending power to the incorporated America. From September the 16th to September the 20th, we're not going to do no shopping. We're not going to do no spending. We're not going on no vacations. We're not buying no gas. We're not buying no food. So everybody, prepare yourself to do whatever you got to do for 4 days. We're not doing nothing. I can afford to do it. Can you afford to do it? Would you do it? We have to break the system. It's only one way to break the system. We got to show the system that we have control of it. It doesn't have control of us. Do anybody know what I'm talking about? Push that like button, and we're going to get into this subject and this topic. If we stop our economy, what will it do to the incorporated companies? Do you know what that would do? If we just stop spending money for one day, if we stop spending money for 2 days, if we stop spending money for 3 days, what if we stop spending money for 4 days in a row? Do you know how much stuff that's gonna go on sale? Do you know how many CEOs will lose their jobs? Do you know how many people will be going crazy because they lost their job because we went 4 days without spending one penny? I think this is one of the greatest ideas that I ever been a part of, that I ever thought of. And I ask y'all to support me, support us, support life. Let's show the system that we are stronger when we unite together and we know we have the power to control them. They don't have the power to control us. Who's with us? Who's down? Who's willing? Who want to participate? Who want to help? Who want to be a part of shutting down the system? All right, before I get started, I'd like for everybody to come in, push that like button. We're finna talk about a couple of subjects and topics that a lot of people don't have the nuts, the balls, or the courage to speak on. So I'm gonna speak on a lot of topics, a lot of things that a lot of people, and I will say some things that a lot of people disagree. But at the same time, we can agree and disagree to get along and network and work with each other. You know, there's a lot of people that do things that I disagree with, but they also do things that I agree with. And if the good outweighs the bad, you know, you always got to look at the scale. If the good outweighs the bad, then it's worth associating with or dealing with or trying to get a bigger picture across. How you doing? Push that like button. I am a real BMW. Do you know what a BMW is? I drive a Mercedes, but do you know what a BMW is? That's called a black man working. I work every day, 7 days a week, 18 hours. Okay, me talking about how much I work and how hard I am. A BMW, black man working. I ran off half of my white audience. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I have no color. In the inside of me, I'm red. That's all you need to know. The red fluid that flow inside of me could save your life just as well as your red fluids inside of you can save mine. We are human beings. It's not about the body. It's about the spirit. See, it's about the spirit that dwells and operates the body. And see, when you can look at a man's inner spirit and not look at a man's body, then you can love that person for who they truly are. And that's what type of person I am. See, you gotta quit looking at the eyes, quit looking at the skin, quit looking at my forehead, the shape of my lips and all that, because that don't even matter. I am not black. I am not brown. I am not none of the things, the descriptions that we program ourselves to describe other people, human beings. We are just human beings, operated by our spirits, our souls that operate the body vessel. This is just a vessel. Accept your vessel for what it is, because all vessels are designed to get old, deteriorate, fall apart. You know what I mean? Push that like button. Yeah, back man. Back man wagon. Yeah, back man wagon. Okay, that's cool, bro. That just goes to show how where your mind is. That just goes to show where your intellectual level sits at in your life, in your mind, in your brain. As a human being, as a man, I see that you are not fully, there yet. It's cool though. A lot of men don't get there until they get a little older, and life experience but make them become a little wiser. You know, over time, no matter what, wisdom will come. Even to the dumbest man, wisdom will come over time. Live your life, keep living, and God will give you a lot of wisdom. Like, keep living, dog. Every day you're gonna learn something new. If you don't learn something new, you're not living. Push that like button. What are we talking about tonight? What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe Mo? What's up? Come on in, David. Push that like button. Joe is number 2. David is number 1. I'm really waiting on my audience members to come in. My moderators and my ladies, and I got some beautiful women. I got a lot of women that follow me, y'all. And if you a single man looking for a wife, I have wife material women on my page. A lot of them are already married. That's to let you know they wife material, because they already got a husband. Like, so push that like button. We finna sit back and we finna engage on some real shit that a lot of people don't want to talk about. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't want y'all to laugh at this, but I seen ICE jump out on 3 people today at Home Depot, at Walmart, and at Lowe's. Lowe's so rich that when ICE jump out at Lowe's pay the media not to put them in the news. Like, Lowe's got money. That's them white folk money. They ain't putting ICE, but Home Depot is owned by some Mexicans, so they don't mind telling people ICE be going to Home Depot, because ICE and Home Depot is running in cahoots together. Like, so Lowe's is trying to put Home Depot out of business because they actually got a lot of Mexican investors that own, not one person owned Home Depot, a whole bunch of other people, but the Mexicans is highly invested into Home Depot. So Lowe's is being slick about it. They sending ICE to jump out in the parking lot. See, Lowe's don't allow migrant workers to sit in the parking lot and look for work. Like, Lowe's don't allow that shit. They send the police in the parking lot. Like, we got loiterers in the parking lot. People out there standing around the back of the parking lot look like they're trying to rob people. They scaring off the customer. And the police will come and they'll run them motherfuckers away. Like, what you doing standing out here? Well, I was looking for work, Migo. No, they running, they chasing people away from Home Depot. Well, we gonna run your ass away from Lowe's, because this is rich over here. This is where the rich people shop at. You can't be over here. They don't want to hire you. They get contractors to work on their houses over here at Lowe's. Like, am I the only one? Know what I'm talking about? Push that like button. What are we talking about tonight? I'm finna get into the subject of the topic of the matter. But I really want to tell y'all how I seen Ice chase this fruiter lady. The fruiter lady, the lady that stand on the corner and sell fruits. The fruiter lady was running for her life. She was running for her life. The lady jumped out in front of 5 cars. I'm talking about bobbing and weaving. And man, she got lucky because the last car she jumped in front of and the ice patrol agent got hit by that motherfucker. Bam! And he did a double flip somersault sideways in the middle of the street and landed on the back and sideways of his neck like. And I was like, ooh. When I seen it, I was like, oh my God, Ice just got ran over. The fruiter lady going to jail. And I took a picture with my phone because we can't engage, we can't block Ice, we can't get in, help him, but we can record. So I recorded and I got the lady picture real good, her face. So when that Ice guy get out the hospital, we can help identify the lady. But she always over here selling fruit on the corner. He'll catch her again. He gonna jump out on her. I think he tried to sneak up on her by walking up on her, and she spotted his ass, and she took off running because this lady was like 20 feet ahead of this ICE agent. I'm like, she was way out ahead of his ass, and she wasn't running fast, but he wasn't running that fast neither, but she was out ahead of his ass. How you doing? Push that like button. Don't nobody like you, Snap. Because I'm talking about the fruiter lady getting tackled by ICE in the middle of the street. But she got away because she had baby oil on her body or something. Because she was slick as hell. She got slipped right through the nigga hands. How you doing? Nobody know what I'm talking about. Okay. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Lord knows it was. I found me some food stamps. I've been praying for food stamps for 3 months, and the Lord finally blessed me with some. Boy, I went name brand crazy in the grocery store. Boy, because you can't afford name brands when you're spending cash, but you can afford name brands when you spend food stamps. Am I the only one? Push that like button. Don't nobody like me saying, I know. But I want to talk about some real shit. The Supreme Court just allow ISIS to continue to jump out on people and just throw their ass in the back of the van. So now they ran down on a gangbanger, and this nigga had a brand new Camaro drop top, like a Z28, some shit like that. Hey, you got a problem, bro? All these motherfuckers. Fucker lurking around my goddamn RV. You got a fucking problem? What the fuck you doing standing around my shit? Oh, these motherfuckers. gotta stay 10 toes down in the streets when you got shit. You know, you got multiple cars and shit. I hope you just ain't laying in your motherfucking bed, letting your shit just sit outside and you ain't sitting in another car. I be sitting in another car watching my other cars. I wish a motherfucker would. Nigga. I ain't got no alarm systems. I am the alarm system, and fuck the police, cause I ain't calling them. Yeah, I got beware signs. Fuck the police. I'm not calling them. You better beware of the owner, nigga. So, am I the only one? The fuck? It's just funny though how they be looking, they be thinking they got pure air and opportunity. They be lurking, walking all slow, looking around. Man, what the fuck you doing around my shit? Oh, you better get your motherfucking ass on before I beat the brakes off your motherfucking bitch ass out here. Fuck wrong with you niggas? See, I'm the wrong nigga though. And that's the crazy part. No matter what, I'm gonna win, nigga. I don't play no games, nigga. No matter what, I'm gonna win. If I can't beat your ass with my fist, I'ma stab you. If I can't stab you, I'ma shoot the shit out you. One of the three, I'm gonna win, nigga. So you ain't got no win fucking with me. We on the streets, bitch. Fuck you. How you doing? Push that like button. One of the three. You gonna get it fucking with me. Usually the second option is the best, cause after I hit your ass a couple times, yeah, I know how to stab a nigga. I know how to stab a nigga. And I'm trying not to kill you. I just want to hurt you and make your ass leak. And so they can follow your DNA trail and catch your ass. But if I fuck around and hit an artery, nigga, and you don't get to the hospital fast enough, you gonna bleed out, bitch. I don't give a fuck. How you doing? Oh, I keep a box cutter. I got 2 goddamn knives. That's I got a knife in my wallet. That's 3 knives in a box cutter. I stay ready, and I got a blade in my mouth, bitch. What the fuck you want to do? I wish you would. How you doing? Yeah. I'm a street nigga, man. I don't really approach a fight with a weapon, but I always got one on me. I ain't approaching one without it, cause we in these streets and you never know. You just never know. I remember one time, man, a nigga tried to pull a gun on me, nigga, and I had my little dagger knife. It was like a double blade knife, but it's really like a little samurai you put in your hand. But I can sling that motherfucker like a Death Star, right? Man, I don't know what it was, but my first mind seen that nigga reaching for it, and I pulled my knife out and I hit that nigga, stuck his ass right there in the neck. Bitch ass nigga ran off with my knife in his neck. I'm like, what the fuck? Usually niggas will lay the fuck out, stretch out, start going in damn fish cabotions and shit. This nigga took off running with my knife in his neck. He dropped his gun though. He dropped that gun. I picked that bitch right up. Started shooting at his ass with it. Lucky I ain't get him. I tried to get him. Push that like button. Michael Myers in the house. Push that like button. Warren G in the house. Gangster D. What's up, man? Where Miss D-Lo at? I ain't seen my baby girl, Miss D-Lo. Hey, Shatika, push that like button. Oh, man. It's so many people, man, you know, out here living in really living, how do you say it, untouched with reality. They come up with justifiable excuses in their mind to justify they fucked up life for them to accept it and keep living in a fucked up mindset. Like, I be watching so many people just stuck in a spiral. Like, I met this lady today. She was so fucking beautiful, man. So beautiful. As I tried to talk to her and she got to talking, the more she talked, the more ugly that bitch started to look to me. And she kept talking and she blinked and looked up and I was gone. Like, bitch had more problems than problems allowed, nigga. Like, I was like, God damn, you was too beautiful to be having all them problems in your life. But it's the decisions that you make, the choices that you made. Hey, the people you allow to be in your life, the people you allow to be around, the people you allow, like it's you. We as people, individuals, have the power to control the people that we allow in our lives, to control the people that we associate in our lives, to control the people we deal with in our lives. Like, some people don't know how to sacrifice and cut motherfuckers off for real. Like, I cut family members off. I cut goddamn friends. I cut foes. I cut enemies off. I I used to let my enemies watch me, but I cut their ass off. Push that like button for a real nigga. They don't know nothing about just just living and being real and being being really in tune with reality. Like, what's real and what's not, my nigga. Quit trying to come up with justifiable excuses in your mind to justify the dumb shit that you keep accepting in your life. Like, wake up. When you gonna start really trying to live? Like, these are the type of things that you have to tell yourself, question yourself. You have to question your life, my nigga, in order to start to live and see the truth and start living and seeking for the truth and start having shit in your life. Like, I be telling niggas this shit, but the more I tell them, the more dumb and ignorant they ass get. How you doing? I'm a vet. I lived in shelters from one end of this country to the other end of this country. But now, I'm an old dude, and I want to see how the current nonsense is going to play out. Well, I can see how, you being a veteran and all, I tell people about veterans, people that go to the military. I know you probably went in at an early age, my nigga. Undecided in life. You didn't have nothing going for yourself. You didn't know what else to do. So your only option was to go to the military. See, those type of people, bro, are the people that's been crutched and taken care of by something or someone all of their life. So they think that when they life or when they can accumulate and save up a little money and they start to have a little credit and they start to being able to buy a house and they be able to start to accumulate materialistic bullshit, after they get overwhelmed in debt and overwhelmed in all this bullshit they done bought over time just because they had military credit and military help, military assistance, government discount, all this bullshit. You know what I mean? See, these the type of motherfucking sorry ass, lazy ass, nothing ass men. They've been sorry all their life because they was sorry the day they went to the military because they didn't know what to do with themselves. So they was so fucking sorry that they went in the military and got a job and started kissing ass and saying yes sir, no sir, cleaning a brush. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers in this world, bro, that's just sorry ass individuals. Lazy ass individuals. Some people are homeless because they are lazy ass people, irresponsible ass people, ignorant ass people, don't want to read and pay attention ass people, like dumbass motherfuckers, think they know everything ass people, think that they can just do it the way they want to do it ass people. Like, any dumbass motherfucker that live their life like the way they want to do it on their own and don't follow nothing by the book by the bang, you ain't gonna never have shit. It's a system, cuz. And this system was built for niggas and Mexicans and everybody else that don't want to read, that think they can do it they own. Like, it's that crazy. Like, it's so easy to get this information, to receive this knowledge, but it's so many people that don't because they so ignorant and so mind blocked and mental mind blocked on themselves. They mentally mind blocked themselves from receiving an opportunity or a blessing that God got right before their eyes, and all they got to do is read it. Push that like button. I know you probably gonna take some of my comments out of context. you're gonna take some of my words out of context. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just talking about some people. But I'm gonna read your comment. I ain't ready yet, but I know you rebuttaling off of something that I just said about lazy ass military people. Shit. I bet you. Let me see. I didn't get any of that shit. I wasn't in long enough, and some shady diploma mill school owner screwed me out of the only benefit I got. Oh, so you went to school after you got a dishonorable disability discharge. You went in there with flat feet, huh? That's what it was. And then when you got in there, you was like all the shit all the shit they had you doing. You got to complain about it. Oh, my feet hurt. My feet hurt. I can't do it. I can't walk 20 miles. My feet hurt. I understand. And they kicked your ass out. But that's cool. They did give you 20% benefits, and that was like a GI Bill. And then you went to the wrong school. I bet you went to like Marinello's or what was the name of that damn CDI Tech, ITT Technical Institute. You went to ITT Technical Institute, and they screwed you out of financial aid, and they took your GI Bill, and that's why you ended up homeless. I understand, dog. I don't get any of that shit. It was okay. Let me tell you something. I wasn't in the military that long, but I was in the military. Sure was. They had pumped me up to go to the military and be a Marine. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to go over there and be a killing machine. I want to kill everything moving. Everything. That's what I wanted to do. But then they got to telling me about war rules and all this type of dumb shit and how we can be arrested if we don't follow the rules of war. And we all said, okay. My mama always used to tell me, son, when a motherfucker telling you something that you know that's some bullshit, you tell them motherfuckers exactly what they want to hear, but you do what the fuck you want to do. And that's exactly what I did when I went to the military. So they sent me on a deployment to Afghanistan, and we was on a special mission. We was looking for bin Laden. And we had to go through this special village, and we had a target in the middle of the village, and I was on the outer perimeter shoot. I was the bull guy. So the bull guy, I was on the end. I always choose to be the bull because I want to catch somebody running. If I catch them running, I'm gonna knock their ass off like pow. So I didn't know that everybody that came around that corner running, wasn't the target. And everybody that came around that corner, kids and all, I popped their ass. Pop, 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 pop. Man, you're fucked. But I tell you what, if I didn't have this white lieutenant over my head talking shit to me, talking about I just shot a couple of kids and they finna get me court martial. If it wasn't for him talking all that shit to me, I wouldn't have grabbed his ass by the neck and tried to choke his ass. I was trying to kill him because you gonna tell on me, you gonna snitch on me. I thought we had a soldier creed, bitch. And so I did not know that was John McCain's nephew. I didn't know. His name was Jason McCain. And after I choked him, and he tapped out and oh no, man, I ain't gonna tell. I let his ass go. And that motherfucker ran straight to the goddamn Pentagon telling on me. I just never forget it. That nigga ran straight to the Pentagon, told his uncle that a nigga choked him out, and they came back with vengeance looking for my ass. I was like, oh my God. No, man, listen. I did one hitch and a half. Okay. Horribly discharged. I was horribly discharged. But this was Reagan's recession in '82. I got sent to El Salvador Oh, so you went over there with Rambo. They sent you to El Salvador and y'all had to come back. Y'all had to shoot y'all way back all the way to America. I seen the movie, dog. What was that, like Second Blood, Rambo? What was that? First, no, that was after Rambo came back. So that was like Third Blood, right? What Rambo movie that was in? I seen the movie, dog. Dishonorably. So he got a dishonorably discharge. There's nothing wrong, bro. You know, my grandfather had a Purple Heart and he got a dishonorably discharge. But he left with a Purple Heart. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little dishonest with the military. You know you wouldn't have put your life on the line for another man if them bullets was flying over your goddamn head, dog. That's all I'm saying. So, you can get a Purple Heart or you can get the Blue Heart. The Blue Heart is when you run for your life and you leave other people's lives behind. But you survived and everybody died, so they don't know if you tried to save them or not. So they give you a Blue Heart if you're the only lone survivor of a platoon. And you know it's your story against theirs. They all dead, so they can't argue with you and say, no, this nigga ran off and left us. Like, but that's what usually happens. I read very well, sir. And I'm just reading the words that you type. There's nothing wrong. So you telling me you got a dishonorable discharge and you sleeping on the streets of America, homeless, and you done served this country. And all you got to do to get your benefits is talk to your psychiatrist, line up right with the VA, and they'll give you a VA home loan, a VA business loan, a VA goddamn benefit package where you can get disability every month. But you'd rather just walk around when you can't walk because you're missing a leg. You say you lost a leg back in 1982 with the Reagan recession. So you lost one of your legs, and you walking around with a push goddamn wheelchair when you could have an electric chair because your GI, you know, your military benefits will qualify for you to get a good electric chair that'll go about 15, 20 miles per hour. I see a lot of vets up here that got them good electric chairs. They be zooming down the street and them motherfuckers and shit. But I understand, dog. You don't want to go get your benefits because something happened to you in the military that you really don't want to disclose. Don't get too. Nah, brother, I ain't getting high. I'm just telling you what you telling us. He like, nigga, you can't even read. Bro, fuck you mean I can't read? I'm reading what you putting out there. People, man, they a disgrace to our country, dog. They a disgrace to our country. He ain't still serving our country. My grandfather served all the way till he was 87 years old. They had to make him lead the military. He was a goddamn 12-star general. He had 5 Purple Hearts, 10 Blue Hearts. My grandfather went to World War II, Vietnam, the Korean War. He almost signed back up to go to Iraq. I'm just telling you, man. I come from a real military family where we don't even look at them type of excuses. We put in, we go and we kill for the country. We really kill for this country. You know how many people I done killed for this country? And people don't like it though. I just like talking shit about it because I had fun killing. It was like they gave me a green light to kill people for free. And I was like, for real? That's why I ain't tripping. Like if I fuck around and kill somebody out here in society, they gonna have to talk to my psychiatrist. They gonna have to talk to the military. And I don't think they gonna do too much to me. They might make me disappear from that community, but they gonna let me go again. Because they trained me to be this way. Push that like button. And this nigga talking about don't get too high. Nigga, if I don't get high, somebody might die, nigga. Let me smoke my problems away. Let me smoke. How y'all doing? Push that like button. You don't like me? I like you. I like you. You don't like me. That's why we can't be a big family. Because I want to give you a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Snaggerpool says he loves you too. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Nobody like you, Snag. Well, fuck. Boy, these niggas on some hard drugs out here. That nigga walking down the street like he a goddamn gorilla, just with his back bent over, arms swinging. He doing the motion and everything. Like, I had to double take. Like, what the fuck is that going across the parking lot right there? That nigga on some powerful ass dope right now, man. I want to go out and just sit in my RV and watch these niggas walk by. These niggas be on some shit. Like, the dope they selling out here, this ain't like crack cocaine. Hell no. These motherfuckers walking around, man, you thinking these people are zombies or it's like an apocalypse or something going on around this motherfucker. These motherfuckers just stop in mid-flight and freeze up right in your face like, and then just take off walking like ain't nothing happened. Just straighten their face up and you're like, what the fuck? Was that a demon trying to come out that bitch? You be like, what the fuck? Oh my God. These people out here, man, I'm telling you, they on what kind of goddamn, and they say it's that fatty, dog. I'm on that good cushion fentanyl. That's all they on now. And that's all they like is good cushion fentanyl in California. You got kush or you got fentanyl. You got kush or you got fentanyl. One of the three. Damn, Mike. We could have really engaged into a great conversation, but your ass couldn't hold on. You couldn't get to know me. I like to rub off on niggas the wrong way to make you understand me, to make you shut the fuck up and listen to what I say, because I can really give you some information to help you, dog. But you wasn't strong enough to deal with me. I knew you was a new motherfucker, so I had to break your ass in real fast, quick, in a hurry to show you what you're dealing with. But at the same time, I am and I can and I will. I can help you, dog. I know the director, the main director, the CEO, the head nigga in charge of the VA of Southern California. I cut his hair. He's like one of the highest directors in the VA. And I can help you get your benefits, dog, if you need them, Mike. All right. But anyways, for nobody else that don't want no help, you know, you can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves. The nigga already told me he was homeless, running around, pushing around in a goddamn wheelchair with one leg, looking for goddamn benefits and shit, talking about, I lost my benefits in school way back in 1986. And now the nigga been walking on the streets, can't get an education, can't get nothing for going for this, and he just whining and steady telling motherfuckers, I'm a vet. I'm a vet. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Go get your benefits then, nigga. If you a vet, you got ways to get off the streets. They got so many programs for veterans, motherfucker, it's a goddamn shame. Hell, nigga, have you ever been on the streets and couldn't get off because they didn't have a program for your ass, nigga? See, they ain't have a program for me, nigga. See, I done been through some real nigga shit. I done been through the white folks system, man. Turned that bitch inside out, upside down, and walked out that bitch like it wasn't shit. I was in that bitch having fun, stabbing niggas for Snicker bars. Yeah, I like that type of shit. I like saying that shit because I really used to stab niggas for Snicker bars. Like, they used to pay me to stab niggas for Snicker bars. They be like, hey, I got you 20 Snickers. Go get that nigga. I'm like, where you at? 20? I'm going to get him. 20 Snickers will get a nigga gunned down in the penitentiary. Y'all don't understand, man. Y'all think them big motherfuckers running penitentiary? No. It's them little rats. Them rats, nigga. Like them rats with them butcher knives. We slide from under the rack on your ass and gun your ass down in your sleep. It's them rats, nigga. 20 motherfuckers jump over you and just start gunning your ass down. Start. Pack rats. How you doing? Push that like button. Oh, don't nobody know what I'm talking about. All right, man. Just want to let y'all know. From September 16th all the way to September the 20th, we're going to do a blackout boycott in America. We're not doing no shopping. We're not doing no spending, no buying gas, no driving, no nothing. Buy everything you need from the 14th to the 16th to stay at home to the 20th. Don't call in to work. You ain't even got to worry about it. Nobody is going to get fired because the whole system we shutting down. We shutting down everything. We ain't going to work. We ain't sending our kids to school. None of that shit. For a whole 4 days, we finna show the system our power, our spending power. They don't control us. We control them. Are y'all with us? Are you gonna do it? Are you with it or you not? Do you understand what I'm talking about? This nigga got mad at me because I wouldn't talk to him about his military benefits because he got a dishonorable discharge. And the motherfucker gonna talk shit and tell me I can't read and all this dumb ass shit, and this nigga putting incomplete sentences on the goddamn board, and I'm reading the motherfucking shit how he fucking spelled it and typed it out, and I'm the one that sound retarded. What the fuck going on in this world, man? You know what I mean? Can anybody else calm me down with a positive comment, a positive question, something that we can talk about, that we can engage, that you agree or you disagree with something that I'm saying right now? Like, because there's so many people in the world, man, that just got they got their own perception of what the fuck is going on. They got their own ideology. They just in there, they just seeing shit the way they want to see it. And the truth is right before their fucking eyes. And that's a damn shame, man. So much bullshit going on, but the truth is right there, and a motherfucker still can't see it. Boy, you can drag a horse to the water, but you can't make these motherfuckers drink it. You know what I'm talking about? Like today, right? It was this guy trying to sell me some shoe cleaner. And I told this nigga, I was like, bro, why are you sitting here trying to be a salesman for somebody else getting a commission for a product he has you selling for 600 times the price he paid for it at wholesale value? He like, what you talking about, bro? I said, man, I want to show you something. I showed him how to scan the bottom of the QR code on the bottle, right? And then it went to the website, to the people who creates the fucking product. And I told him, I said, man, you can brand your own product just like this, dog. Put your own name on this same product, just like old boy is. And you can buy this product at wholesale for the price that he paid you. How much you got? How much you get paid a day? You get paid 60-40. 60%. He keep 40, and he still make a 200% profit and give you 60% of the sales that you make. So you ain't never thought that in a million years you could be the one that's making the 40%. And every time you give away 60%, you make 200, 300% profit. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers don't understand. So I'm trying to teach this nigga business, but the more I'm trying to teach him business and show him how he can start his own business and create it and get that same product the same way old boy did it, he gonna tell me, no man, see it ain't even like that because, you know, I like, you know, this job is cool, bro. And in his mind, because he got a job, he's straight. And I'm like, nah, bro. You sitting out here trying to chase a motherfucker down to buy a shoe cleaner just for a fucking 60% commission, bro. And you could be getting the whole bag, dog. You can be getting the whole bag. Like, motherfuckers don't want to make no money. They don't want to work for themselves. They want to be workers. They don't want to be leaders and bosses. And even, you know, and I always told myself long time ago, right? When I'm trying to help a man that can't help themselves and they don't want to fucking listen, I just snatch that nigga by the hand and just show him the plan, man. Give it to him. You know what I mean? Back in the days, I used to be like that, but now I learned just leave these niggas alone. Even if you go and buy the shit, give it to them, show them how to do it, they still gonna want to be a fucking worker. These niggas don't know no better. We are slave mentality programmed to be like slaves. That's why anybody that go through the school system, by the time you finish the school system, you are mentally programmed to be a fucking do-boy of America. A kiss-ass, yes sir, no sir, motherfucker. That's all it is. And anybody that don't agree with what I'm saying right now, that's just a disagreement. You may disagree because you might be one of them do-boy, kiss-ass motherfuckers that went all the way through the school system, thought that you did something. Half of the education that they so-called taught your ass, you ain't gonna use none of that shit in real world life sentence, in real world life situations, in real nothing. They just programmed you to follow the program, to be a part of the agenda that they want you to be a part of. You know, the only people that be leaders is the people that break the system. It's something about them. They break the system and they don't follow the code. Like, we don't follow the genetic code. We don't follow the diagram of your society. Like, it's just like the people that really be successful, man. The people that really be conquering and really having shit. They don't listen to that bullshit. They ain't no worker ass niggas. We don't punch no clocks. I ain't never had a job in my life. I don't know what that feel like. And I know for a fact, in anything I done in my life, I done made more money than any nigga that ever tried to do it. Any nigga that wasn't doing shit with theyself. Oh my God, what is that? Oh, he just put that girl out at the bus stop with all her shit. Wow. And skirted the fuck off. I feel you, player. I see you, dog. He just left that bitch at the bus stop with all her shit. Get out, bitch. Get the fuck out. Where I'ma go? I don't care, bitch. How I'ma get there? On the next bus coming. The next bus don't come to 6 o'clock in the morning. This bitch finna sit outside at the bus stop with all her shit all night. But don't go to sleep. Them damn bums gonna run off. They gonna steal all your shit. Walk past you the next morning wearing your shit like ain't nothing happened. Push that like button. Don't nobody like you, Sam. Oh, that's fucked up. That bitch just got put out. It's cold as hell. It's cold outside tonight. Oh, that's fucked up. I just watched a man pull up at a bus stop. I just seen the back of the damn hatchback open up. Boom. I seen this nigga jump out. And I just see like big ass suitcases and shit just being thrown out the back of that. He threw like 5 suitcases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 1, 2, 3 big ass garbage bags out there. Like, just threw all that lady shit out right there at the bus stop. Her and him. And she just standing there looking at that shit. She can't. So the shit so big she can't even move it. I ain't going out there to help the bitch. Oh hell no. It'll snow in hell. Everybody in here get that 1 drop of ice water. If I go, I'm not getting out of my car. Push that like button. Somebody say, Snag, go out there and help her. No. Then I'm gonna have to bring her in my shit. No. I'm cool. I'm cool. And I probably think I already know why he dropped the ass off. She was kind of big. She probably wasn't that big when they first met. I'm a real man. I tell every woman when I meet them, if we ever get together, if we come together, you know, the picture that I'm in love with right now, the picture that I'm sexually attracted to right now, is the picture that's the picture that gotta always stay the same. If the picture change, my mind gonna change. And that's just the way it is. So if you decide to start just eating up all my shit and getting comfortable with life and start eating and just popping motherfucking bombs, eating up all my shit and start to gain weight and your picture change, and I start not to recognize the bitch that who the fuck is you beside me? I don't even know who you is no more. No, see, I ain't gonna see. I'm the type of man. I speak up. I'ma speak up. When I see a woman that I love starting to pick up weight that I don't like, I'ma speak up on it. Like, damn, baby, you starting to pick up a couple chunky pounds. I ain't approving of. Like, but I'm willing to work with you. If you come to the gym with me, bitch, and work this shit off, and keep it tone right, and keep that ass. Like, you keep sitting on your ass deflating. Like women that sit on their ass all the damn time and they got ass, don't worry about it. They ain't gonna have it too much longer because their ass gonna start to deflate. And when that ass start to deflate, your ass picture change, my mind gonna change. Bitch, I ain't gonna lie. That's just the way I am. And I ain't the only way. You know how many men think like that? Okay, let's get to the comments. Thank you. Somebody left a new comment. Oh, he retracted. Michael came back. Michael came back, but he retracted his comment. He must have really looked on my shit and realized, man, this is a real stand-up comedian. This dude, he be really on some real positive shit. I don't want to say the wrong shit, and this nigga pull me in his world and start roasting my ass. Like, I really be trying to, I really feel like the best way that two men can come together, they gotta rub each other the wrong way in the beginning. Like, my best friends is niggas that when we first met, we rubbed each other the wrong way. They said something to me that I didn't like, and I said something back to their ass that they didn't like, because they don't know that the moment they said something to me that they didn't like, I started digging in my brain to say some bullshit back to make them not like it. I want them to not like it. So I wish they would say some shit. Like, I'm trying to provoke their ass. Like, you know what I mean? I be that type of nigga sometimes. Like, but that's only because, the Lord put me in a great position in life to be able to know how to use my feet, my hands, my knees, my elbows, my head, my forehead, all that shit, all at the same time if I had to. I got all kind of, boy, I was a Marine, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you, you know. And we used to spar. We used to play with each other, we used to have to fight. We used to have to, used to have to spar against each other. And I ain't never lost. I ain't never lost. I ain't never lost. I don't know why. I'm just, I was always blessed to win. I'm just always blessed to win. And they tried to make me lose, man. But I've always been blessed to win. Push that like button. What is this right here? Your name is Psycram. Psycram Typeace. Oh, man, you almost like my homeboy Tyrese. He said, hi, what's going on? I ain't gonna even lie, man. Anybody that got a name that don't make sense, my grandmother told me to not trust him. If you ever hear of a man name that you never heard of before, it sounds like somebody went into the back of the back of their mind and made that shit up, do not trust them motherfuckers. Them niggas cannot be trusted. That's just like a black man with no mustache and beard. They can't be trusted, dog. Them niggas ain't no good. That's just like a Mexican with a first American name. No, you can't trust him. That motherfucker ain't no good. Push that like button. Don't nobody like you, Snag. I don't know why. I don't know why. I am a real American. I used to be an American soldier, American diplomat. I used to be an American gigolo. Do you know how many Americans I done serviced in America? Push that like button. And now I'm an American barber. Man, this is the best job to have in the world. Out of all the shit I done did in my life, yeah, man. From killing to squilling, man, I done did it all. I done had all kind of, I done did everything. I don't think there's nothing else I can't do in life. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Don't nobody like you, Snag. I know they don't. But I be trying to make them. I be trying to get them to. I'm trying to get them there too, like me. I need to take my medicine. Man, I've been so frustrated. I went to the store and bought 3 lighters because I couldn't find an lighter. I went and bought me some lighters. I said, you know what? I went in there, dude was like, man, what you need? I said, man, I need a lighter. No, I need a couple lighters. Matter of fact, I need like a party of lighters. Like, I need, you know, I need a crowd of them motherfuckers. 3 or more is a crowd. So I need a crowd of lighters, nigga. Push that like button. But you know what? I got other shit I need to do. I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry. And what I want to eat, I really don't have the time to cook it. I just don't want to cook it. But I can cook it. I should cook it, huh? I should. I want some spaghetti. I want some spaghetti. That's what I want. But in order for me to cook spaghetti right now, man, what time is it? It's 12:45. If I start cooking this spaghetti right now, Michael, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Just so you know, pop the name into the Google Translator. Looks like your next victim. Oh man, I don't do victims. I just got counts. That's it, dog. Just counts. You know, I like that. I be acting silly, man. But when I was in the military, I was in special forces and I was a sniper. So I really had fun doing what I did, and I had a lot of, you know, how do you say? I got a lot of good counts under my belt. A lot of good counts. You know, I used to have fun, but I did, I did. I ain't gonna lie. I shot kids. I shot women. We shot everybody that looked like they was Taliban. They was Al Qaeda. That like we didn't care. We shot everybody that might have knew somebody that, you know, we was really, we had fun though. We had fun because we was all, you know, we was special recon. We ain't have no regular jobs like everybody else. We had, you know, special missions only. So we really had fun. We ate good. And our sole mission was for everybody to come back, make it back safe. So, you know, we really we supported each other. We had fun. We had a nice group. And that's the thing. That was like the most dangerous shit in the world. All these crazy motherfucking white boys, niggas, motherfuckers, all of us was just stone killers. And we just, hey, we did it for the military. We did it for the U.S. government. So we was legal killers. Like, I like to talk that shit because we had fun. I had fun. I know I did. I enjoyed every moment. Push that like button. You know, since you Googled it, even if I'd have Googled it, I still wouldn't have been technical like you, man. Like, just because that man from Tijuana don't mean I'm gonna report ISIS on it. But I got this little video that I've been doing, right? Cause you know they got a 1-800 ICE report. Like you can report illegal immigrants and get paid, like for real. Like they pay up to $1,000 for every immigrant that's reported, and and if they deport it, if they get deported, you get $1,000 if you're American. And you know that added up. I done already reported about 20 of these motherfuckers. I'm finna report some more tomorrow. Like I'm just finna, but I want to start making videos of me reporting. See, I just don't report people that look like immigrants. See, I talk to people. I get to know people. I'm like, hey, how you doing, man? Man, that's fucked up, man. What Trump and them out here doing to people, bro. Hey, I got these stimulus checks. These stimulus checks that they trying to give away. They $2,000. Do you want to sign up for a stimulus check? No, I can't, Migo. I ain't got no social. Yo, you ain't got no social? All right, man. It's another thing that you can do, and they got you. Like you can still get the stimulus check. Come sign your name right here, man. Sign your name. So they'll sign their name, Jose Hector. Put your address right here. Put your address right there. Boom, bam. And you still gonna get the stimulus check, dog. Don't worry about it. I got you. As soon as they walk off, I call ICE. ICE, I got another one. Here go his name, his address, everything. Bam. 2 days later, they call me back. The subject's been apprehended. He's already gone to El Salvador. We done put him on the first plane, deported. Oh, for real. So your money should be coming in the mail anytime. Like it don't take long. Your money come like a week later after they touch ground and wherever they gonna be deported at. Your money is on its way. ICE do not play. They send the money. They send the money. Do you know what I'm talking about? Thank you for pushing that like button. Don't nobody know what I'm talking about right now. I lost my audience. I really lost my audience when I started talking about the fruiter lady running for her life. That lady was running. She was like 20 feet ahead of ICE. I don't know how ICE let that lady take off on their ass like that. Like that lady was gone. But ICE was closing in. It seemed like every time she take one step, ICE would take two. But right when he got ready to like catch her, like grab her by the shirt, that bitch did a left flank on his ass and jumped out in front of a car. He tried to jump out and got hit by the car. Bow! I was like, oh my God. I think they gonna charge that lady for him being hit by that car, because really he was in pursuit, and because he was in pursuit and she caused him to cause injury, because if he wasn't chasing behind her, he wouldn't have never got hit by that car like that. So I think she gonna be charged with attempted murder on an ICE agent. Because we got her picture. We got the whole video. I turned it in to ICE. They already got it. So I'm trying to see if I can get my $1,000 out of this. Because I didn't mean to report the lady, but I did report her because I walked up to the fruiter lady and I asked her, I said, hey, they giving away $2,000 stimulus checks. All I got to do is get your name and your information, and I can get you $2,000. And she wouldn't sign that shit for nothing. No, me go. Me not from here. Me not from country. I'm like, here, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Just sign, put your name and your address right here, and I can still get you $2,000. You gonna get a fat check. No, me go. I'm not signing nothing. And so when she wouldn't sign, I still called ICE on her ass. And I told him, she's standing on the corner. She out there with a fruit cart right now. And them motherfuckers showed up like 20 minutes later. And I seen that lady running that way. And I seen ICE behind her ass. I was like, motherfuckers, y'all don't catch that lady, man. Man, y'all better hurt. Because if she get away, I don't get paid. So I wanted to run out there and catch the lady for him. But I was like, no, I can't get in the middle of that shit. Because you go to jail, federal jail for interfering with an ICE agent. Like, trying to help him. Like, no, I'm cool. I just wanted to see. But then when she got caught, no, she didn't get caught. When the ICE agent got hit by the police, by that car right there, I was like, ooh, damn. That made me feel some type of way. Don't nobody know what I'm talking about. There was an ICE agent chasing behind this fruiter lady. The fruiter lady is the lady that stand on the corner, the Mexican lady selling fruit. And when she spotted ICE, she took off running. I called him because she wouldn't sign my paperwork. But, you know, it wouldn't have been that hard if she'd just signed the paperwork. ICE would have came to her house like at 12 o'clock at night while she was asleep. And they'd have got her in the middle of the night with nobody even known. You know what I mean? It'd have been real quiet, real secure, safe for her. She'd have been on the first plane smoking to El Salvador the next morning. By the time the sun rise, she'd be landing in El Salvador. Like, ICE Trump and them ain't playing. They catching their ass at night and deporting their ass by in the morning. They wake up thinking they finna go to an ICE facility. They wake up in a whole nother country. And then they fucked up because they sending their ass to Africa now. Yeah. They waking up in a whole nother country with a whole nother language, whole bunch of black people talking shit. Ain't no tacos, ain't no carne asada, ain't no damn pigs over there. You gotta go out into the field and catch a lion. You gotta go catch a gazelle or one of them damn hyenas. You know, that's the only food you can get out there. All right, man, let me quit talking shit. I was just talking shit. I'm really hungry, though. Y'all hungry? I really want some spaghetti, but I don't have time to cook it. You think I got time to cook some spaghetti? If I start cooking spaghetti, it'd be like 4 o'clock in the morning before I finish. I wonder, do I got time to cook some spaghetti? Fuck some spaghetti. You know what I'm finna cook? I'm finna make me some barbecue chicken pizza. Yeah, I can do that real fast. You know, niggas love barbecue. We love chicken. So, I'm gonna make me some barbecue chicken pizza. Yep, that's all it is. Okay, that'll work. That will work. Give me some barbecue chicken pizza. That's what I'm gonna do.
You'll operate this with FIFA before tomorrow's first round of sales, and then you'll be entered into a lottery. Only Visa cardholders will be able to purchase tickets. There will be 8 games here in Los Angeles, all being played at SoFi Stadium.
That's discrimination. Only visas?
And the extreme ABC 7 Los Angeles, 24 hours a day. Find us online, on your phone, and on your TV stream.
Oh my God.
Just search ABC 7 Los Angeles. Now let's go to What News Tonight with David Beer.
I'm hungry. Now, what could I eat real fast on that ass? That's what I need. Yes. Because I'm hungry. What can I eat real fast on that ass? frozen. Boy, I really want me some goddamn spaghetti, man. I want some spaghetti. I don't know why I want some spaghetti, but I really want some spaghetti. And I got some spaghetti too. I just gotta make that shit. Yeah, fuck that. You know what?
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
We are following several breaking news stories right now. Dozens of shipping containers falling off a cargo ship in the port of Los Angeles. The intense cleanup is now underway.
Plus, just a day after a body was found inside the car belonging to a well-known singer, another body found in a tow yard. What we know about both investigations.
And immigration agents spotted resuming their raids through Southern California. We're speaking to those who clashed with immigration officials. Hello, I'm David Ona.
I'm Giovanna Lotta. You're watching Eyewitness News at 6, live on ABC7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. Breaking news just in. Eyewitness News learning new information about the decaying body found inside a Tesla at an LAPD tow yard in Hollywood. That car registered to multi-platinum artist and musician David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David, but spelled DV4D. Here he is performing on Jimmy Kimmel in 2023. We've learned the decaying remains are the body of a woman with wavy black hair. She was 5 feet 2 inches tall
Is it David's
and weighed
girlfriend?
71 pounds. Jewelry including yellow metal stud earrings.
So
and a yellow
David
metal
killed his
bracelet. Her
girlfriend
clothing
and went on
consisting of
tour.
a tube top and black leggings. Her body found inside a bag and placed in the front trunk of that Tesla. Workers in the tow yard making the grisly discovery after first noticing a stench of decay coming from the vehicle. David is currently on tour and scheduled for a performance tonight in Minneapolis.
We have more breaking news as another body has been found inside of a vehicle parked at a tow yard, this time in South Los Angeles. Air 7 was over Owl's Towing on St. Andrews Place, where the LAPD is investigating the body that was discovered inside of a Honda with damage to the trunk area. It is unclear when or why the car was brought to the tow yard. So far, there's no evidence that this body is connected to the body found yesterday in a Hollywood tow yard.
Oh, what's going on in the sky?
Shipping containers toppling over like dominoes into the port of Long Beach. Dramatic video capturing the moment dozens of shipping containers slip off a cargo ship.
And we have team coverage tonight with Leanne Suter talking to people on the ground as they prepare for today's cleanup. But first, let's get to our eye in the sky. Chris Christie with a look at what's been done so far. Chris?
Yeah, that's right, David. Haven't seen anything quite like this at the port of Long Beach. A major mishap this morning as more than 50 containers toppled over like dominoes into the port, into the water. Containers floating all morning long, scattered about as that recovery effort is still ongoing. You can see containers still dangling ship. Fortunately, we can report that nobody was hurt in that collapse, but you can see the recovery effort is still ongoing. I spoke to a port worker earlier this afternoon who says they are looking carefully at a possible ballast issue with that ship, but again, the investigation is still ongoing. Again, thankfully, nobody was hurt. This is the Mississippi, a Portuguese registered ship, and we will, of course, continue to stay on top of this. So reporting live from Bear 7, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Chris, thank you. And now from the air to the ground, we continue our live team coverage of the shipping container catastrophe.
Unfortunately, no one has been reported, fortunately, no one has been reported injured. And Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter is live at the port with more on this breaking news story. Leanne.
David and Giovanna, that's right. This certainly could have been a much worse, a much more dangerous situation, I should say. But as it is, it still is very dangerous and very precarious. Take a live look over my shoulder at the ship we were talking about, and you can see those stacks of containers now listing to the side there on the ship as they've toppled over on the ship, but not actually fallen off just yet. But that is the concern, that all of those containers will soon end up on the ground or in the water. It certainly was a frightening scene earlier this morning. Just take a listen.
Hold short on the stacks.
Yeah, workers caught off guard when those massive containers started falling off of the ship. Some of them into the water, others fell onto the port itself. Officials with the Port of Long Beach just coming out to give us an update. They say the ship, the Mississippi, was coming from China. It is carrying a full load of goods ranging from shoes to clothing to electronics, going to numerous stores throughout the U.S., places like Costco, Walmart, Target, and small and mom and pop stores. Again, many of them may have lost their items in this situation. At this point, officials don't know exactly what happened, but they know that the boat pulled into port. All of the containers are strapped down. They say as soon as they began to release those straps, that is when the containers started to fall into the water and caused that domino effect.
We're still investigating the cause and why the containers fell off the ship. Some fell into the water, some were on the terminal property, and we're just working to stabilize everything. Tomorrow morning, the Unified Command is going to discuss how to start salvage operations, and we're not clear on how long it's going to take, but we are working as fast as we can to clear it up.
Yeah, Unified Command going to take over that recovery effort. He says some of those containers are floating, which you can see are being kept in the area by some buoys in the water. Others have sunk. Those will be recovered ultimately. But again, still trying to put together a plan as to when they're going to do it, exactly how they're going to do it, and how long it may take. Back live now here on the ground, I can tell you officials say at this point they have lost 67 containers and they aren't sure how many more could possibly come down as the situation still remains unsteady and unstable on board that ship. Live in Long Beach, Leanne Suter, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, an unbelievable sight, Leanne. Thank you for that report. Seems like this one playing out today, one day after the Supreme Court lifted the ban on so-called roving immigration patrols. This video of federal agents swarming a car and detaining people at gunpoint was captured in a Van Nuys parking lot this morning. Eyewitness News reporter Annabelle Munoz spoke with the man who documented the confrontation.
With weapons drawn, federal agents walked toward the driver's side of this red vehicle in a Van Nuys parking lot. Luis tells us he was in the area when he saw what was happening and began to film.
That's when I saw this chaos, guns drawn, everything. The girl was there screaming like, oh, like, why are you guys pointing guns at us? And we're not doing anything. That's when they got close. They broke the window, they dragged the guys out, and then the female, she said she was pregnant, but they were just, all these guys gang up on her.
A man who identified himself as a friend of some of the people in the car did not want to go on camera, but said the two men are lawful permanent residents and that the woman is a U.S. citizen. On the passenger side, an agent points his gun at a woman who said, "If you touch me, I'm suing you." She then steps out of the car. This comes one day after the Supreme Court lifted a federal judge's temporary ban on the Department of Homeland Security's so-called roving patrols, which have been denounced as unconstitutional and carried out through racial profiling. Like many others documenting the aggressive sweeps and arrests, Luis said he wanted to film as evidence.
They're always doing something they're not supposed to do. So, well, we need witnesses, we need people recording, because, you know what, we got you on tape, bro, because they do a bunch of stuff they're not supposed to by the book.
The man who says he knows some of the people in the car says the woman was released and that the two men are in immigration custody, adding that one of them had fled a construction site after spotting the agents and fearing being kidnapped.
We reached out to the Department of Homeland Security to ask which agency was here, why these individuals were targeted, and what, if any, warrants they had. We haven't heard back yet. Reporting in Van Nuys, Annabelle Munoz, ABC 7
That's
Eyewitness
federal
News.
business. It's none of
Annabelle,
yours.
thank you. California Governor Gavin Newsom delivering a blistering State of the State address today. He spoke about the ongoing tensions with immigration agents and blasted the Trump administration for targeting California.
Today, as I present the State of the State letter to the California legislature, admittedly, we are in darker times. Our country increasingly is at a crossroads with a federal administration that threatens the very foundation of our democracy.
But Newsom says there is reason to be optimistic about the future. He delivered his address on the 175th anniversary of California's admission to the Union.
Well, new at 6, LAPD's chief has released new data.
Joins us now with a breakdown of the incidents and what it could mean for the rest of the year. Mark.
Yeah, Giovanna, David, good evening. The LAPD recently reported that 2025 stats for all types of crime have been trending downward, including homicides, which were on pace to be the lowest in 60 years. We told you about that. But now the number of officer-involved shootings this year painting a much different picture.
Yep.
The police chief spoke about the numbers earlier today.
Year to date, we've recorded 31 officer-involved shootings compared to 21 at this time last year, for an increase of 47.6%. The 5-year average is 32 incidents annually, with 31 already in the first 9 months. The year-end totals are on track to meet or possibly exceed the historical average, given the 4 months remain in 2025.
So those statements were made during today's police commission meeting in downtown. Police Chief Jim McDonald said nearly 80% of the officer-involved shooting cases began with citizens calling police for help as opposed to proactive enforcement. While firearms were the primary resolution by officers, the chief did say that less lethal tools were used in about a third of the cases. Roughly 1 in 4 suspects, we were told, showed signs of mental illness. Now, the department's Southwest, Southeast, Rampart, and Olympic divisions have been most impacted. Again, the tally here, 31 officer-involved shootings so far this year. The 5-year average is 32, 4 months to go. Live here in the newsroom, Mark Cotaropolis, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. David and Giovanna, back to you.
Mark, thank you. Tiny insects in our area are spreading a dangerous parasite.
The CDC giving an update on the disease transmitted by the so-called kissing bug, what you should watch out for.
Plus, one of LA's most notorious restaurants is getting ready to reopen its doors when they will welcome customers back in after months of labor disputes at the pantry.
Hey there, I'm Daniel Romero, in for Dallas Rays. Yeah, clouds there in some spots, but will it mean some cooler temps again? I'll let you know. 7-day forecast is coming up.
Lily is our kind of genius, the kind with a J, and is a digital bank with real-life 24/7 support, and drinks that leave you with more than a lollipop. We do things a certain kind of way for our certain kind of genius.